The sky above the city was filled with alien ships, hovering ominously and casting a pall over the streets below. For weeks, humanity had been fighting a losing battle against the invaders, who seemed to have technology far beyond anything Earth had ever seen. The aliens' weapons were devastatingly effective, and their ships were impervious to human weapons. City after city had fallen, and millions had died. The world was on the brink of collapse, and it seemed that nothing could stop the aliens' advance. But in a small laboratory on the outskirts of the city, a team of scientists was working tirelessly to find a way to defeat the aliens. Led by Dr. Emily Chang, a brilliant physicist with a fierce determination to save humanity, the team had been working around the clock, analyzing the alien technology and searching for weaknesses. Despite the constant danger of discovery by the aliens, who had shown no mercy to any humans they encountered, Dr. Chang and her team refused to give up. They knew that the future of humanity was at stake, and they were willing to risk everything to find a way to save it. One day, as the team was poring over data from a recent alien attack, Dr. Chang noticed something odd. There seemed to be a pattern in the way the aliens' weapons were targeting their enemies, a weakness that might be exploited. Excited by the possibility of a breakthrough, the team worked feverishly to develop a weapon that could exploit the aliens' weakness. They knew that time was running out, that humanity's survival depended on their success. Finally, after weeks of intense work, the team had a breakthrough. They had developed a weapon that could exploit the aliens' vulnerability, and they were ready to test it. Dr. Chang and her team made their way to the roof of the lab, where they had a clear view of the alien ships hovering above the city. They activated the weapon, and the sky lit up with a blinding flash of light. For a moment, it seemed as if nothing had happened. But then the alien ships began to falter. Their shields flickered and failed, and their weapons malfunctioned. The team cheered as they watched the alien ships fall from the sky, crashing to the ground in fiery explosions. It seemed as if victory was finally within humanity's grasp. But as they celebrated, they knew that the fight was far from over. The aliens had not come alone, and more ships were arriving, even more powerful and advanced than the ones that had been destroyed. Dr. Chang and her team knew that they would need to keep working, to keep innovating and adapting if they were to have any chance of saving humanity. But they also knew that they had given humanity a fighting chance, a glimmer of hope in the face of overwhelming odds. The victory was short-lived, as the aliens regrouped and came back with even more advanced technology. Dr. Chang and her team knew they had to keep working to stay ahead of the aliens. They worked day and night, analyzing the alien technology and searching for more weaknesses to exploit. They developed new weapons and strategies, and shared their findings with military leaders around the world. Dr. Chang's team was not alone in this fight. Scientists and engineers from around the world joined forces, sharing knowledge and resources to defeat the alien threat. Governments put aside their differences and worked together to develop a coordinated response. As more and more ships arrived, humanity was pushed to the brink of extinction. But the scientists and engineers refused to give up. They developed new weapons, including EMPs and viruses, that could disable the alien technology. They also worked to develop new tactics, such as using drones and stealth technology to infiltrate the alien ships. As the war raged on, Dr. Chang's team made a breakthrough. They discovered a way to hack into the alien communications network, allowing them to intercept and decode the aliens' messages. They discovered that the aliens were not a unified force, but a loose coalition of different species, each with their own motivations and goals. Some were conquerors, seeking to bend humanity to their will. Others were explorers, seeking to understand Earth and its inhabitants. Dr. Chang and her team used this knowledge to their advantage. They started to manipulate the different alien factions against each other, sowing discord and confusion in their ranks. Their efforts paid off. The aliens began to turn on each other, fighting over resources and territory. The united front that had once seemed so invincible began to crumble. As the alien threat weakened, humanity seized the opportunity to strike back. Military forces around the world launched coordinated attacks on the alien ships, destroying them one by one. In the end, it was a joint effort between the scientists, engineers, and military leaders that saved humanity. The war had been long and brutal, but in the end, humanity emerged victorious. Dr. Chang and her team were hailed as heroes, their names etched in the annals of history alongside the great scientists and innovators of the past. They had shown that even in the face of overwhelming odds, humanity could prevail through innovation, adaptability, and the power of human ingenuity. As the dust settled and the world began to rebuild, Dr. Chang and her team knew that their work was not yet done. They had defeated the alien threat, but they also knew that the universe was vast and full of unknown dangers. They continued their work, exploring the alien technology that they had captured and studying the alien species that they had encountered. They knew that there was still much to learn, and that the knowledge they gained could help humanity to be better prepared for any future threats. In the years that followed, humanity entered a new era of space exploration. Thanks to the knowledge gained during the war, humans were able to develop faster-than-light travel, opening up new possibilities for exploration and discovery. Dr. Chang and her team were at the forefront of this new era of exploration, leading the way in the discovery of new worlds and new civilizations. They made contact with alien species that were friendly and curious, as well as those that were hostile and dangerous. Through it all, Dr. Chang and her team continued to innovate and adapt, always seeking new ways to overcome the challenges they faced. They knew that the universe was full of wonder and danger, and that humanity had to be prepared for whatever lay ahead. In the end, Dr. Chang and her team had shown that even in the face of overwhelming odds, humanity could prevail through innovation, adaptability, and the power of human ingenuity. They had saved the world from certain doom and paved the way for a new age of exploration and discovery. Their legacy would live on for generations to come, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity and the power of science to shape our world and our future.